Hey guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am gonna do a little video on my second most favorite makeup secret, which is highlighter. Sorry, I'm trying to get my seat ready here for my knees. Which is highlighter slash shimmer glitter. So my number one makeup secret is white eyeliner, which I did a video on this recently. I've talked about it before. A lot of my makeup tips are for generally just making yourself look younger and less tired, which is always my personal aim. So if that's not one of, your main aim, then you might not, my makeup tips might not be the best for you. But I am just going to show you guys what I do. So I always do the white eyeliner, just to make a quick little overview of what I do. The two things I absolutely have to have without fail are concealer and mascara, and of course the white eyeliner. But if I had nothing else, if I had to choose two, I would choose concealer and mascara. If I had to choose one, that would be a really tough call, but I think I would go with the mascara. So thirdly, the white eyeliner. But I do use, I'll kind of give you guys a really quick overview here. So I have like so many different things in my makeup bag because I also put hair ties in there, nail clippers, nail polish, sharpener. I even have a pull socks in my makeup bag. Anyways, but yeah, so I got like this little brush. It's kind of like a blush brush, but I don't use it a whole lot. This brush I use a lot for like eyes, because I do kind of like a generalized neutral type of eyeshadow. And then I have some other stuff in here too that I'm not going to go over right now. Mascara, I usually use two different types of mascara at the same time because it just gives me more lashes. This is the concealer I'm using right now, which is Essence Color Corrector. So Essence is one of my favorite makeups right now because it's very, very affordable, it's cheap, and it's clean, fairly clean. It's one of the cleanest, cheaper makeups that you can get. It's very accessible. I just order off Amazon. All right, let me see what else I got here. So when it comes to the shimmer, I'm going to show you guys. I keep this in a bag. I keep a lot of my makeups when they start to fall apart or break. I keep them in plastic bags. So they do not cause like issues and make a mess. This is the blush and bronzer duo that I'm using right now, which is Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo blush lighter. So I normally don't use Wet n Wild because a lot of their products I feel are not the cleanest. I'm just being honest. But this one I felt was okay, and this was only like $5 or so for the duo, and I feel like using the duo is really helpful, honestly, because it just kind of helps, like, it helps you keep the cost down, and it saves space in your makeup bag if you can do a duo. I don't always, but all right, so I'm looking for my main makeup brush here, and for some reason I can't find it. Well, there it is. Okay, so this I just use kind of both at the same time. You can see where it's like flaking off there. And I do like a little bit of this. I don't really contour. I've told you guys this before, but I feel like people look younger when they don't contour. And then I go in with the blush side, the blush. And then I go in with a wee bit of highlighter. I don't use a whole lot, but I just do like a little bit. So this really helps you look more energized. It helps you look younger. The blush does the same thing, gives you color and rosiness, which you really do want. Anyways, so I don't use a whole lot of that. I don't use a whole lot of anything, to be honest. I watch some of these makeup videos and I'm like, these people use so much, but it's gonna backfire and make you look older in the long run. So I don't recommend using a ton of makeup. This is just some powder, translucent powder from Amazon. It has a little bit of a pink tint to it, but I use this after I do the concealer. I don't currently use foundation. Sometimes I use concealer and foundation, but most of the time I just go with the concealer. But I will show you guys, I do have a foundation that I'm going to be using at some point. it's a tinted primer, actually. I don't like to go with heavy foundations and wear like a ton of caked on makeup. It does actually make you look older when you do that. And it also, over time, makes your skin age because it can't breathe. So definitely something to think about. But again, this is Essence My Skin Perfector Tinted Primer. So, and that's something, if I didn't have access to my concealer, I would use this. So, I'm going to put that back up. I also have some lip balm. For some people, lipstick or a good gloss can make you look younger, less tired. I don't like to do gloss and lipstick because I'm constantly eating and drinking. I've either got water or coffee in my hand, or tea, and I've got, like, I eat 4 meals throughout the day, and I just, like, it does not stay on me, so I do not use lipstick and gloss. I also hate the way it gets all over my cups, and it's just irritating for me. So, anyways, I'm sure you guys have noticed, I do not wear lip makeup, only lip balm, just to clear, you know. Sometimes I'll use a little bit of glitter in it, but this is an eyeshadow palette that I've had forever. You do want to throw your eyeshadows out after so much time. This is Physicians Formula. It's really beat up. Like I say, I've had it forever. A couple of the colors are not even there anymore. But a little bit of this is kind of like shimmery, but not like too shimmery. So you want to look for something that's not too out there, you know, unless you're going to a party or something. But anyway, so I just put like a little bit of the darker color here. And I mean, like, I just use a little bit. Because again, if you wear too much makeup when you're tired, it's going to make you look worse. So there's a tiny bit left here. And whatever I can get left here, I just kind of like put up here. So again, and I'm also doing like lesser amounts right now because I am actually, I've already got my makeup on and it's really late at night right now and I don't need any more makeup on. So I'm just doing this for a demonstration. So then I'm going to take the darker one and do a little bit in the crease. I do very minimal makeup in the crease. Sometimes I don't even do any in the crease, just because the darker the eye makes my face look older and my eyes look more exhausted. So I don't do a lot of that. I've said it before, I do not do smoky eye at all. I do not do dark eye makeup at all. That's just me though. So normally I would use my other eyeshadow brush, smaller one, but I can't find it right now because I have a small counter and the stuff's just strewn all over the counter, but you can't see it. So I was using another eyeshadow palette I got from Target and I was able to salvage 2. I've had that one for 5 or 6 months, 6 months maybe. And it lasted a while. It was really good. I mean, it literally had like probably 20 different shades, different colors in it, but I was able to salvage a couple because it started breaking. I am a makeup salvager all the way. I do not throw my stuff out until it goes bad or or I get an eye infection or something, or if it breaks and it's just not salvageable. So this one is kind of like a pink. I normally don't recommend pinks a lot for if you're trying to look less tired on the eyes, because it kind of like can play up the redness of the eyes and the dark circles for me and for a lot of other people I've noticed. But if I'm not too tired, I'll put on a little bit of this and it just kind of like, it looks really good with blue eyes, I will say that. This type of like almost like a mauve color. So anyways, those are a couple of other eyeshadows that I have. And I do mix up the routine sometimes. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody does. And I do mix up different products. I don't use the same exact stuff all the time. But, and I'm also using Essence mascara right now. This is the, anyways, this one. And I've got another one up in the cabinet that's got like pink. It's got pink on it instead of this turquoise teal color. Anyways. So yeah, I do a little bit of that. I use quite a bit of mascara, but I don't overdo it. You don't want it to look super clumpy. Believe it or not, I've actually got a lot of mascara on right now. I don't do false lashes at all. I can't handle it. It's too high maintenance. It's too much for me. Can't do it. I feel, in my opinion, I'm not a fan of the false lashes in general. I feel like it makes people look kind of fake and also kind of like just not natural, but it depends, because some people are able to do it naturally, and I can totally understand why some people want to use it, so I don't want to offend anyone. But especially like if you had really light eyelashes, you know, I could understand that. Or really, really short or non-existent lashes, but I think most people that have decent lashes should just avoid it, in my opinion. It's a lot of maintenance. It's really not good for your lashes, and it's just better to keep it natural. So this is a big canister of glitter. I've showed you guys this before. I'll show you again. And I just take a tiny, tiny little bit of glitter, and I'll just kind of like dab it in a couple spots. And that kind of just gives you like a little bit of an extra shimmer. And it really does make you look more awake and more like desirable, quite frankly. It kind of like brings out you. But if you don't like glitter, you don't have to use it. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys is, this is a glitter palette. This one is Ruby Kisses. This is the Aquarius one. I have never used this before until recently. I literally just got this. I've used it like one time. But these were like less than $5 on Amazon, and I thought it was a good thing to try, because with these glitter palettes, you can use them for the eyes, but you can also use them on the cheeks and your neck, your décolleté, pretty much anywhere. And so what I like to do is just, I use this super sparingly. And again, I've only used this like one time, so I don't even know how this demo is going to work out. But I am going to use this one, which is what I would normally use. I always go with the lightest color for my highlighting anyway. So if you really want to get more shimmer and glitter, you can kind of go in with a little bit like that. But you want to be careful, because you don't want it getting in your eye, but when I do mine, I like to do it like into the brow a little bit, but not too much. So I just do a very minimal amount, and that's going to really help you to get kind of like that extra something. So like if I'm going to be, you know, going out, which I really never do, then I might do this. But yeah, so a little bit of this. The other colors would be more of like if I was going for a darker look, which I really don't do, but yeah, I mean, if I don't know, I might use them at some point, but I liked the lighter colors in this, and I just picked it because it looked really pretty. So, and then this other color down here, the other lighter one, I'm kind of gonna look and see what I think about that. Do a little bit under here. The under eye is always really important, and when it comes to the eyeliner too, I always do the upper and the lower. I don't do inside the lid ever, just because I had LASIK, and my eyes are really sensitive, so I don't do that. But yeah, anyways, that, yeah. And so then just a little bit of shimmer like that, but I don't always do the extra. But that's pretty much what I do. So again, aside from the white eyeliner, the shimmer, glitter, highlighter type of makeup is really great and essential for keeping yourself looking younger and more energetic, less tired. So no matter how exhausted you are, these tips will really help you. I know they have for me. So nobody would ever know that you did not sleep, or you didn't sleep much at all, even for 2 or 3 days. People would probably still not notice from using these tips, based on my own personal experience. So I hope that this helps, and I will see you in my next video. We went on a 2-day road trip recently. We just came back last night, and I have quite a few shorts, quite a bit of video footage from our little trip to East Texas. So I will be uploading that over the next week and a half to 2 weeks, and then try to get in another longer video or 2 as well. And I'll see you guys. Bye.